But still, people around the world still want to eat meat, and some don't really care what the animals say.
Yeah, yeah. And you think that's okay?
Not really. Sometimes.
Sometimes.
Dependable.
What does it depend on?
My name is Michael, and I'm interested in philosophy because it's a solution to many of the world's problems.
My name's Adrian Moore, and I'm Professor of Philosophy at the University of Oxford. And people often ask me what a philosopher is. And my favourite answer is that a philosopher is basically somebody that's never grown up. We like to ask the questions that children like to ask. Above all, of course, the question why. And so this is a series of interviews with children about philosophical topics. Michael, are you a vegetarian?
No.
I'm sure you know a lot of people are vegetarians and think that it's wrong to eat meat. What would you say to them?
I'm a flexible vegetarian, so I can eat meat whenever I want.
Right. But that's really a way of not being a vegetarian, isn't it?
Yeah.
Some people argue very strongly that that's immoral. Why should we think we can kill other animals and eat them?
Because it kind of lets humans survive.
And so what? Why are humans so special?
We have kind of taken over the planet with like the major species.
So what? So this is just survival of the fittest?
Some say yeah.
Yeah. So we're sort of bigger and smarter than other animals.
If scientists can make real vegetarian meat that tastes really close to meat, then I probably would change.
Right. But until they do that, you prefer to just have to carry on eating meat. Why? I mean, just because we're smarter than other animals, does that give us a right to just use them in this way, eat them?
Not really.
So, should you become a vegetarian?
Could. Fish eating vegetarian might work.
Well,
Still, I mean, plants are technically living beings too, so
right, okay. So you've got to draw the line somewhere.
yeah.
Vegetables don't have experiences, do they?
Not really, but it's a way arguing why you could eat meat too.
But maybe, I mean, if you're going to draw the line somewhere, maybe the line between vegetables and fish is an important line. I mean, fish do have experiences, we think.
Yeah. It's hard because we are not in the eyes of the animals. So whether cows really have experiences, well, it's hard to say.
Yeah.
They might, their whole lives just might be spent on eating grass and they don't really mind being slaughtered. But they
Yeah.
can be really sensitive to that.
Yeah. I mean, you can't ask a cow, can you?
Yeah.
You can't find out whether it minds or not. But some human beings, you can't ask them whether they would mind being eaten. Babies, you wouldn't be able to ask them, would you?
No.
But I mean, it would be out of the question, wouldn't it, to
Yeah.
eat babies? So what's the difference?
They're the same species.
And that's right. And
And
why
there's
is
probably a punishment for eating a baby.
well, there should be. There certainly should be. They are the same species. Why does that matter?
If you eat all of your same species, one day, but it could have been the other way around, and cows could be ruling humans, and humans can tell them that they don't want to be eaten. So it's kind of just the way of nature and life.
I mean, if you were face to face with a tiger,
Yeah.
you might find that it wanted to eat you,
Yeah.
and it wouldn't be at all interested
Yeah.
in your protests.
Yeah, we're just a hunter, and just like wolves maybe hunt deer,
Mm.
and they won't really ask the deer before hunting them, "Can I eat you?" That would be silly.
Um, it would be silly because you'd
Yeah.
get no response from them. But even so, should we be thinking about it from the deer's point of view?
Some people do.
Yeah, they do.
Yeah.
Um, but you don't.
Yeah, but even turning to vegetarians, you might use the land to grow vegetables, and then you'll drive the animals out, and in the end, they'll still get killed.
Yeah, that's true. Um, do you think the only thing that really matters is how it is for human beings?
Not really. For example, you won't eat a dog because it's your pet.
Yeah, it's weird which animals we eat and which ones we don't. Why do you think we eat some animals and not others?
There are some animals have pros to us. For example, in caveman times, if you had a wolf for a pet, it can help you hunt, it could protect you at night.
Okay. Um,
And having a water buffalo, I mean, it's a nice meal, but it won't really protect you from anything.
right, okay. Um, but if you've already got a dog protecting you and another dog comes along, would it be okay to eat the other dog?
No, because if you eat the other dog, the dog that's protecting you might turn against you.
Oh, you've got to be careful. Yeah, I suppose you could do it without the other dog knowing.
They could find out at the end, probably, if there's only two dogs left in the world.
Is that the only thing that's holding you back?
And some people eat other meats than other people.
They do. Yeah.
It depends on what part of the world you're in. For
Yeah.
example, if you're in a part of the world where there's only deer meat, then you have to eat them.
Mm. Are there some animals that you wouldn't want to eat?
Probably insects I probably don't want to eat.
Mm. And why? What's the problem with insects?
Just don't like slugs, probably.
Yeah.
Ugh.
Yeah, that would be
Yeah.
pretty disgusting. Although actually people do, don't I mean
Yeah.
people eat all sorts of things.
For example, if someone eats slugs in one part of the country, they might think it's strange that we eat turkeys here.
Yeah. Yeah. But I'm still a little bit worried that why we're allowing ourselves to eat other animals at all.
There's some proteins that are vital to some people.
Mm.
For example, you probably won't get the same proteins you get in beef than you get in lettuce and cabbages. You can't replicate that.
If you're a vegetarian, you have to be careful, don't you? You have to make sure that you get protein. But people do, don't they? I mean, there are vegetarians who are very healthy.
Allergies. If you have those specific proteins that are vital to life, for example, fish oil, then you can't, and you're allergic to some vegetables that give the same protein, then you
Yeah.
have to.
Yes, I mean, if you had to have meat to survive, that would be different. But if you don't, I mean, supposing they discover that, they do medical tests, they find out that you could perfectly well be vegetarian, and you could live a very, very healthy life as a vegetarian.
Not a lot of people are convinced that being vegetarian is that nice.
Um,
I mean, most people would rather have a nice burger than be a vegetarian life with the healthy vegetables every day.
yeah. And is that how it is for you? You just like burgers?
Sometimes.
Yeah.
For example, at school, if I had to eat, if there was only meat and the vegetarian choice was not the best that you liked, then you could sometimes have some meat.
Mm.
So, like, not always. It's kind of like having unhealthy foods. You might sometimes have it as a treat, but you won't always eat it.
Um, But again, it seems a bit unfair on the animal, doesn't it? If it's just a treat. I mean, okay, so you prefer uh, burgers to a salad, a cheese salad, but uh, uh, the cow that was sacrificed for your beef burger would prefer it the other way around.
Probably.
Why does your preference trump their preference?
Because you're literally the one controlling whether
Yeah.
just a press of a button, you can order a burger and then sacrifice. There's not a lot they can do.
No, I mean, it does
If
come.
cows can talk, then they probably go around protesting and saying, I don't
Sure.
want to be eaten.
I'm sure they would, yeah. So it comes down to the fact that we're smarter than them, stronger than them, or
There's a communication link that's not there, so we can't really know what they want.
yeah. But we can guess, can't we? If they if they had a choice, and the choice is whether to be killed or not.
But still, people around the world still want to eat meat, and some don't really care what the animals say.
Yeah, yeah. And you think that's okay?
Not really. Sometimes.
Sometimes.
Dependable.
What does it depend on?
Whether I'm really feeling like I just want to have a burger. Really, really, really like a desperate need.
But I mean, it's never a need, is it? I mean, even if you would really, really, really love to have a burger, you could survive without one.
Maybe.
I mean, sure, burgers can be pretty tasty, but it w- it would it ever be true to say that you needed to have a burger?
I once saw this television show where this man he absolutely couldn't have vegetables.
And why? What was
Since a very young age, he never had vegetables. He was never reinforced to have vegetables.
and
That hate just grew stronger and stronger.
this was real life TV, was it, or was it a
Yes,
story? Really? So this person couldn't eat vegetables,
No,
needed to have burgers.
he did.
Yeah, but that's not the position that you're in, is it?
No,
I'm wondering whether you should go away and become a vegetarian. I'm not sure.
maybe.
Maybe, yes. Yeah. So what's your final view about vegetarianism?
I'm convinced now.
Are you? Are you? Are you?
Probably.
Has it made you change your mind?
Sometimes greens aren't the most delicious things you can have, though.
No, but
Pushing.
but I mean it can. I mean there can be really nice vegetarian food.
Some vegetables are more preferred than others, but
Right. But I mean, cheese. Do you like cheese?
yeah.
So we're talking about vegetarianism rather than veganism. That's a whole further discussion, isn't it? But you're beginning to think maybe you should be a vegetarian.
Yeah.
Gosh.